What's up? What's good with... No. What's up? What's good with... No. What's up? What's good with poppin' YouTube? It's your boy... Man, I can't even do this shit, man. Yo, the reason why we've been on a hiatus, this man Slate went to Louisiana, and I honestly don't know if this man coming back, man. And I can't do this shit by my fucking self, man. This shit hard. Like, the fuck?
Crazy. You're not here. Do it by yourself.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hi, I'm going baby on baby. That nigga big, he think he a gangster, he probably still slanging 380. Probably told you I'm lit, come get you a slip. I'm pure like cocaine in the 80s. Pull up rockin' all white like I'm got it. Put him up like a kite if he try me. Got him watching my life is exciting. Just FaceTime my daughter, she laughing and smiling. Still got shit on my plate from November. A few open cases, they pending. Fuck around, think I'm trying to catch money. Pull up with a Drake and a Sprinter. Give a fuck how you think, how you feeling. Can show you how to make a few million. So feeling myself.
Man, what's up, what's good, what's poppin' YouTube, baby? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Slate.
And Azziz.
And we want to welcome the world back to another episode of
Perception is Everything, or P.I.E for short.
Come get you a piece of that, man.
You already know.
Yes, sir, baby. We back.
We are finally back.
We back and we better.
But let's get into it.
All right.
Now, on this episode of P.I.E, we're going to do a complete tribute to the late and great Nipsey Hussle.
Man, long live neighborhood Nip, man.
Definitely. And if you don't know, which everybody should, it's been all over social media, Nipsey Hussle was gunned down on March 31st in front of his own clothing store, The Marathon, in his own hood, man. It's crazy. Like,
yeah, it's wild, man. The crazy thing about it is that he was in the midst of like doing something positive for one of his boys who had just got out. He was, setting him up, getting him some clothes from the store and whatnot. And, like, it's crazy, it was a spur of the moment thing. That's why he was, like, alone without his team and whatnot and his boys. So it probably would have played out a little differently if, like, he wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. Like, you just never think,
hating,
it's crazy how one day you could just, you be here, then the next you gone.
Next day you gone, bro. That black on black crime is a serious issue, man. For real. Because I just seen a lot of people, like, trying to play it out like it's some government shit or nothing like that. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before we get into the complete tribute to Nipsey Hussle, you already know what time it is.
Man, I don't even feel like singing it today, bro.
I feel like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a sad episode,
man,
but...
Look, man, we finally got a piece of the pie, man.
Come get y'all a slice.
Yep.
Drive-bys, that was road rage. We park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school, play the OJs, tryna make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Tryna double up, yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you, that money, my dreams come true, my life in time.
Yo, man, that's really good to see, these young artists, all these talented people just using their talent to, pay tribute to the great.
Right. Using their platforms to raise awareness on it, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? There's some real good things in there.
Yeah. What you about to say, real sweet?
No.
It was real sweet. Nah, man, but I can think back, the first time I ever heard it was on that feature he had did with Drake back in the G.
Oh, the Killer song.
Yeah, that. Before rap, my last name was my lifestyle. And when I visualize success, it look like right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like that jump was crazy.
Man,
that was crazy.
bro,
I think the first time I heard him, if I ain't mistaken, was he was on the Bitches Ain't Shit But Holding track with YG and Tiger.
Word.
And then that joint went crazy.
Yeah, man.
I was just like, man, who this man is, bro? Bro, really spitting.
Spitting, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Definitely, I wasn't really accustomed to really West Coast style.
Right.
Like that. You feel me?
Yeah, I would say that. Like, out of like the modern day rappers, I would say that Nipsey like appealed to me the most out of like all the West Coast rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like I fool with Kendrick and YG and whatnot, but Nipsey appealed to me the most. I just always appreciated the positive messages he would be putting. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that was always important to him in his music, like putting the message out there and trying to like educate. But he was speaking from a place of like authentic experience because he grew up in one of the toughest neighborhoods in LA, being Crenshaw and whatnot. And to see him go from there and still be able to thrive coming out of this, gang infested community was just inspirational in the sense of, if I made it from this and I got to the point where I'm at self-made, you know what I'm saying, doing it, without much help, then you can do it too. You know what I mean? So I thought that was always dope.
Exactly, and then that just plays on the fact that the man wasn't just a rapper. He was a motivational speaker. He was an activist.
Right.
Because he did things in his community, such like he created a program called Vector 90 for young, talented people in this community to come together and have a safe space to network and basically work on their craft, just so that they can be like him and make it out of that type of area.
Exactly.
And that just speaks on his greatness.
Yeah, man.
And like, we ain't gonna sit around here like, yo, we just was like crazy.
We definitely were fans.
We were fans, but we're not gonna sit here like we was just like crazed out fans of Nip. But that don't even matter though.
Because at the end of the day, we understand that regardless if you a huge fan or not a fan, this man deserves respect for like what, like the message he was putting out there and what he was trying to do with his platform, man.
Exactly, just making it better for the community that he grew up in. And you don't see that in a lot of rapper, artists, on athletes, whatever. You don't see that in a lot of them. And this man was really doing well. And on top of that, he was a great father to his children. He was a great husband to Lauren. He was a great brother to to his younger sister. Like he was
right. Just a good man all around, bro. Like
definitely.
Like you could really like pick that up. In his music, in his interviews, just the way he moved. Like it's easy to tell, bro. You can recognize certain things like that. So with that being said,
definitely, y'all, and everybody should go by this right here. So, fan or not, show love and respect for the man that Nipsey was, and the impact and influence that he left behind. That's real talk.
Big facts, man. Big facts.
You ain't got to be a fan to show respect or your condolences to that man. So anybody that say, oh, now y'all want to be Nipsey Hussle fans, y'all really need to shut up. And even if I did decide I want to be a Nip fan right now, hey, let me decide to do that, because what a lot of people don't know is that he owned the masters, to Victory Lap, his album. And
so all that money going to his family
now,
you know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be a fan, like, run them streams up for Nip.
Exactly. If you just been a fan, be a fan, definitely.
Yeah, real talk, man. Recognize the impact that this man made on the game, man. Like for real. And we also just want to show other people,
or just show what he meant to other people, like his peers, other artists in the game,
as they send their condolences and respects to Nip.
Yeah, check that out.
And it's just so sad that every time one of our icons, one of our rappers, try to go back in their hood and build businesses and be out there, it's your own hood that kills you.
For Nipsey. Yeah, exactly. The rest easy. Yeah, the whole thing. Trust me. Like that.
That wasn't for me, man. That was for my bro, man. That's for Nipsey, man. 20 plus 20. They know what that means, man. That's for my bro.
And take a moment of silence, and I want us to give all the energy we can to Nipsey's family, his grandmother, to Lauren London, his kids, man, his family and friends, everybody who needs it, man. We just gonna take a moment of silence and give them all the energy we can telepathically, man. Hands up.
Knowledge. Somebody that had a huge effect on the fucking world. On the community, on the neighborhood. I just seen footage yesterday of all type of different sets and hoods walking together through LA to go pay homage and pay respect to Nipsey Hussle. So I need us to do the same thing tonight.
I met Nip on some rap shit, but this shit was way deeper than rap with that nigga. You feel me? Like, that nigga really respected everything I did. That nigga gave me ideas for everything I was trying to do. Like, I used to ask that nigga questions about from the clothes to my daughter. Hold on, I'm talking. Hold on. To my daughter, to family, to just investments. Just that nigga was a genius, my nigga. Like we ain't even deserve that nigga. Like, as nasty as this world is, we ain't even deserve, boy. Like, that nigga really was a different breed of a nigga. And he came from the trenches, he came from Krypton, he came from bad, like, and he turned that to some other shit. He really motivated niggas to see that, yeah, I could come through flagging, and I could become a fucking millionaire with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so as y'all can see, this man meant a lot to a lot of people. Like,
big impact on anybody. It didn't matter if you was bigger than him, smaller than him, older than him, younger than him. You know what I mean? He influenced a lot of people.
Yeah, he touched a lot of people in a lot of ways, definitely.
Right.
So, hey, that's the end of our show. You know what I'm saying? We hope y'all like that little tribute we gave to Nip, because we definitely know we liked it regardless, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was a real stand-up figure. You know what I'm saying? And we was glad that we could do something like that.
Man, long live neighborhood Nip, man. I said it once, I said it a million times, like, for real, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment your condolences, your show respects
man.
to Nip
Respect only, man.
in the
Respect
comment
only,
section.
bro.
And we're gonna leave y'all with this little piece of who Nip was, and you know
what I'm saying, kicking knowledge like he always was doing.
Exactly.
You feel me? But hey, man, look, don't forget, bro, the
marathon continues.
Alright, we done.
Definitely.
Just wanted to send some words of encouragement. Y'all stay focused. Y'all keep working hard. Believe in yourself. Prove everybody that doubts y'all wrong. Show up every day. Stay pure. Keep your heart pure. Stay motivated. Stay inspired. Show love to your people.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole.